This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much, much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hi everyone, it's Charlotte McKinnon from Complete Sports Management. I'm down here at Toorak Park today where Old Xaverians have just beaten Salle 140 to 54. I'm here as always with Paul Salle, Senior Coach of Old Zavs. Paul, Salle is your old team. You coached them for 5 years before coming down to Zavs.
Yep.
What were your thoughts on today's performance?
What was my thoughts? I thought I was a bit nervous early. And credit to Salle, their first 10 to 15 minutes was, real quality football, and they're hard at us and put us under enormous pressure, and, the scoreboard reflected that. And we'd sort of pride ourselves on getting off to good starts to this point in the year, and I thought the response, to still get to 7 goals at quarter time was, a credit to the players to be able to turn that momentum around pretty quickly, and then to hit the scoreboard as well. So that was pleasing.
Now, Corley Beetham today, best on ground performance. He had over 40 disposals in the end. How important is his role for the team?
Well, he's our go-to in terms of shutting down opposition players, and I thought for Salle, Huey Nicholson's first quarter was amazing, and he was the reason why they were, hitting the scoreboard. So. Duck went to Huey and was able to shut him out, but also to win some footy himself. Obviously, 40's a hell of a lot of footy, but 40, and I think he had 12 tackles. So he's had a massive day, and that's probably the sort of form he's shown all year to date.
Great. Now, you lost Benedict Banting quite early to a shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
How did that change your lineup? First of all,
so when Ben went down, he was given a big job on Sean Fisher, and so it just meant that Tom Hart had to step up to the plate, and we thought he was outstanding. Sean's a good player at this level, and I thought Tom Hart was excellent, along with all the backs. I thought. When we sort of defend and hold any opposition to sort of under 10 goals, it's a really good performance. So, I thought they shared the load and were able to sort of step up and negate the opposition forwards pretty well.
Okay. And at this early stage, do we know if Ben Banting will be back for Old Brighton next week?
I haven't actually heard exactly what he's done at this point in time, but I'd like to think that he'll just be nursed back into form and good health, and we won't take any chances with him, that's for sure.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining me, Paul, once again. I'll now hand it over to Jared, who's with the Salle coach.
Thank you, Charlotte. I'm Jared from CSM, here with the head coach of Salle Football Club, Peter Schwab. Peter, unfortunate loss again. You guys came out all right in the first 10 or 15 minutes, but they ran away with it with 7 goals in the first quarter. Yeah. Kind of same thing happened in the second quarter. What was the vibe around the club at half time? What did you mention to the boys at half time?
Oh, if I go back, first 25 minutes were okay. I think it was 4 goals to 3 their way, but after that they just dominated, and we couldn't stop them marking the ball inside 50. I don't think that was our defenders' fault as much as it was the lack of pressure coming down the field. So, I just said we've got to make sure that we try and even it out a bit more, because with that sort of forward entry by Zavs, it was always going to create a problem, and we just couldn't. I think we tried hard, but in the end we just couldn't stop that flow of the ball coming in, and our defence was under too much pressure, and I think they took 20 marks for the game inside forward 50. That's a lot of marks inside the scoring area. So I think we tried hard and we battled away. We were just overwhelmed by a much better side.
Yeah, it was a half-fought game, honestly. I saw Lachlan O'Connell go down with an injury in the second quarter. Any light on that?
I think more a concussion protocol, so we'll go through that and hopefully he's okay. Apart from that, I think Captain Tom Humphrey went off at half-time with a calf strain, so, we'll just see where that's at, because he's been out with a calf injury. Yeah.
hopefully these boys are back for next week against the Collegians.
Well, yeah, we need a few back, and yeah, it's a big game. Both won one game, so a lot of pressure on both clubs to, try and get that second win up.
Yep. No, I appreciate your time with me, Peter Schwab. Thank you for that. That's the Old Zavs versus De La Salle by 84 points.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.